Hey, Brandon.
Hey.
All right. Hi, everyone. I'm here with Brandon Davis. I don't know what it was with that intro. And he had a pretty okay weekend. Probably, I can't imagine he's too excited with winning 2 races and now having a fiance. But we're going to let you tell us about it. First off, Friday. You had something on the hood. You got to tell us about how it went down.
Had a question for my girlfriend on there, the will you marry me question. So fortunately she didn't say no, so we could keep it on the hood, which is good. And so we ran that for the weekend, and hey, so that alone right there, it was a good weekend because we got the, I now have a fiance.
Joe's running the binder over.
Oh, there goes Joe. There goes the announcer's folder, thanks to Joe Anderson. Hey!
And an engagement.
You know who you remind me of? There's this guy in Bakersfield who drives this number 6 Viagra mini stock.
What was his name? Daryl Boner?
Daryl Boner!
You're interviewing him.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I always interrupt interviews.
You do.
Now, see you.
Hey, see you tomorrow.
Yeah. Hey, Brandon, coming over?
This is such a weird interjection.
I've been driving for the last 4 days.
The poor guy, I'm keeping him up too. Everyone's gone from your team.
No, I'm dedicated.
We got to continue with the story. So.
Right. Well, that was the whole story.
Oh.
We were walking around the paddock, and I just basically followed her with a ring, and eventually she realized what was going on, took a little bit, had to have a little prodding of, hey, look what's on the hood, but eventually she got it. So,
well, that's awesome. That's a true way for a race car driver to propose. I mean, you can't do it any better than that.
yeah, well, we met at a racetrack, so I figured it was fitting to do it that way.
Very nice, very nice. And what is the lucky lady's name?
Erica Lindemann.
There you go.
Davis.
Yeah.
Soon to be
I was about to
Davis.
say that, but wait, that's down the road.
Yeah.
So,
Yep.
yeah.
So,
The real question is, are we gonna hyphenate the last name, or is she just going all out?
What do you think? There's no hyphenating going on. Come on.
I have to agree. I mean,
But she's a celebrity. She's a celebrity too. Celebrities have to keep their last name.
I don't know how much of a celebrity she is, but sure.
okay, here we go.
Joe Anderson told me she's more popular than you, but
Well, just because, a bunch of dudes on Facebook want to be friends with her doesn't mean she's more popular than I am.
It's funny, I'm really happy for you because you had a great weekend starting on Friday, and then tonight went pretty well for you as well. But this is such a damn weird interview.
It is weird. It is a weird interview. And actually, I'll tell you what, Joe and Jeff and everybody, they did a really good job because the car was not fast. Thursday and Friday, we were struggling. Even today, we were struggling, and I came in and decided to throw a lot of things at it and free it up and went out for qualifying, sat on the pole by a good amount. And so that, hey, wide scale changes before qualifying usually don't work, but it worked today.
Yeah, and you swept both races.
Yep, and got a little luck, I think, with Travis and Tim having their troubles, but, great way to start out the season, especially with it, late models is a featured division now, so.
Yeah, absolutely. And, it's just watching the race, it's no lie. High Point Racing had a pretty struggling night tonight, but this had to have helped the spirits.
Yeah, it will help my spirits. I think Tim was happy from an owner's perspective, but I think he was disappointed, obviously, with not being able to win the race, because I think he definitely had the car to beat in the first race. But, we'll move on to, 2 weeks from now and see what we can do.
Awesome. And as he mentioned, the Auto Club late models are now the premier division here at Toyota Speedway at Irwindale, which means they're going for national points, and you're looking pretty good so far.
2 wins, 2 out of 2 so far, so we just got to do it 16 more times and we'll be good.
So are you going to ask her to marry you every Friday before a race?
We were talking about it, and I don't, we won both times with that on the hood, so I don't know that we're going to take that off until we don't win.
Well, that's like, my buddy Tommy, he was up there saying, yeah, that's the new sponsor, his fiance, and I was like, well, okay, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Well, hey, as long as we're winning, that's the way to go.
I'll be right back.
just out of curiosity, Rick Lawler was discussing this during the race, but you do know that the Auto Club of Southern California gives a free Hawaii vacation to the champion at the end of the season, right?
And let's see if he knows that.
I actually did know that. Since my teammate won the championship last year, trying to do the same thing. Maybe we'll have to do a trip out to Hawaii. We'll see.
That'd make a killer honeymoon.
I was just thinking the same thing. That would be this fantastic way to save $40,000 on a honeymoon.
All about saving money. It also saves money is not wrecking race cars. We did that tonight too, so can't complain.
Well, everyone, Brandon Davis was would you say this is one of your best weekends of your life?
I would say so, yes. This is probably one of my best weekends. Not probably, it is one of my best weekends of my life.
Everyone, Brandon Davis, High Point Racing, number 55. He's on a roll so far, and this was only opening night.
Good deal.